2 surgeries, countless doctor's office visits, about $50,000, 2 missed soccer seasons, and a knee full of scars. This list of things led me to one conclusion. Life might not go as you originally planned, but sometimes something bad has to happen for something better to come along. When something unexpected comes your way, keep this story in mind. Through tearing my ACL, recovering from the injury, and moving on, I learned this lesson. My team was playing in the championship game of a tournament in Kansas City. Towards the end of the game, I was on the receiving end of a red card slide tackle. I jumped right back up and tried to run, but immediately knew something wasn't right. On the drive home, I kept imagining the worst case scenario and wondering when I would be able to play soccer again. The next morning, my dad took me to the orthopedic clinic. I was impatient the whole time, still thinking about what was next to come. When the results finally came back, I found out my ACL was torn and would need reconstructive surgery. The doctor continued to outline how long and tough the recovery would be, but that it was possible to play again if I stayed determined. Before I even had surgery, I started going to physical therapy to help build my strength and prepare for the work to come. I had to get used to laying on the couch all day and watching lots of TV. This was new for me, not being able to go for a run or even drive myself to school. Getting through the recovery was also tough mentally. The people surrounding me helped a lot. I developed friendships with my physical therapist and athletic trainer. My teammates also supported me. I was even my team's manager for the time I was not able to play. Although I got back on the field eventually, I knew this injury had changed the course for the next few years of my life. Before this injury, I had plans to play college soccer. Accepting that this wasn't necessarily impossible, but maybe wasn't the best option, was difficult. This injury had happened over an important recruiting period and would impact my body for the rest of my life. Little did I know there was another option to channel my competitive nature and natural leadership abilities in college. I decided to apply for an Army ROTC scholarship and ended up accepting a full ride to Iowa State University and a commission as an active duty officer in the Army. Tearing my ACL, recovering from the injury, and moving on, I learned an important lesson. Life might not always go as you originally thought, but sometimes something bad has to happen for something better to come along. When you get off track in life, don't get discouraged. Things will always work out for the better as long as you work hard. Although I encountered many hardships through this entire experience, it has led me to many new opportunities and made me a more resilient person in the end.